Assalamu alaikum. Hello everybody. Today inshallah we will discuss correlative conjunctions part 2. Now I want to make quick revision. We have correlative conjunction, both, and, either, or, neither, nor, not only but also, whether, or. As we said before, don't forget that both just come with and, either just with or, neither just with nor, not only just with but also, whether just with or. So please pay attention to this point and don't forget it. So both just with and, not with or, not with nor, just with and, okay? And the same with the others. Here I have examples. Number 1, Sarah can both read and write, and as we said before, we can omit both, either, neither, not only but also, whether. We can omit them, but if we put them, so the sentences will be stronger. As here, Sarah can both read and write. We can say Sarah can read and write, but when I put both, the sentence be stronger. So when I put both, the sentence becomes stronger. And the same with the other. I can have either coffee or tea. He likes neither juice nor milk. He not only studies hard but also works well, and you must do it whether you like it or not. So this about the revision. Now I want to discuss and explain how we can use both and to join two sentences. Here we have Lama is from Jordan, Sama is from Jordan. So here we have two different subjects. What shall we do? Just omit all the words between them, put both before the first subject Lama, put and before the second subject Sama, then change the verb from is to are, from singular to plural, like this. Both Lama and Sama are from Jordan. So again, when we want to join two sentences together with both and, we must first look at the subjects. If they are different, then we must omit all the words between them, put both before the first subject, put and before the second one, and change the verb from singular to plural, is to are. Now another exercise. Here Ahmed likes fish, Jamal likes fish. Again we have different subjects, so we must try to do it. Okay, we must omit all the words between them, put here, put and here, change the verb from singular to plural, so it will be like this. Both Ahmed and Jamal like fish. Now here the school is big, the school is clean. The subject same, the subject the same here, the school. So the object here, the object is different from here. So we must omit all the words between two objects, then put both here before the first object and put and before the second object. So it will be like this. The school is both big and clean. Now, not only but also, here we have two ways to do this task, but I choose the easy one. So Amir is a tall boy, he's a polite boy. Amir the same with he, so the objects are different. Tall boy, a polite boy. So we must omit all the words between two objects. So it will be like this. Amir is not only a tall boy but also a polite one. So we omit the words between two objects. We put not only before the first object and but also before the second one. Now we try to do this. Quickly try to answer this question. Use not only but also. Okay, here he is not only poor but also unemployed. How we do it? Like this. He, the same subject, he, the objects are different, so we omit all the words between them. We put not only before the first object but also before the second object. So that's it. About either or, as we said before, that it's either and neither in American, either and neither in British. Okay, Samir plays tennis, Karim plays tennis. Here I want to use either or as the same. Samir, Karim, we have two different subjects, so we must omit all the words between them, put either before the first subject, put or before the second subject, and don't touch the verb. The verb here must be singular, not as in both and. Both and the verb must be plural, but here either or the verb must be singular. So it must be like this: either Samir or Karim plays tennis. Plays, singular. Now we try to do this. Iman can have pizza, she can have burger. So again, the subjects are same, Iman, she, but the objects are different. So it must be like this. We must omit all the words between two objects, then put either before the first object or before the second object, and that's it. Iman can have either pizza or burger. Neither nor. Tala hasn't arrived, Farah hasn't arrived. Again, we have two different subjects, Tala, Farah, so omit all the words between them. Put neither before the first subject, Tala, put nor before the second subject, Farah, and don't forget to omit not. Why? Because not has the same meaning of neither, so we don't need it, so omit not. And the verb must be singular, so neither nor, either nor, the subject must be singular, but both and the verb must be plural. Let us see how it will be. Neither Tala nor Farah has, not hasn't, has. Why? Because not the same with neither, so we don't need it. Has arrived. Number 2, try to do it. Okay, again, the basketball team, the football team. Here we have two different subjects, so we must omit all the words between them. Put neither here before the first subject, put nor before the second subject, omit not, and the verb must be singular, and that's it. So neither the basketball team nor the football team is doing well. Not is in, it's is. Okay. Now whether or, he decides to come on Saturday night, he decides not to come on Saturday night, I will go out. Here we must use whether or. What shall we do? We put whether at the beginning, then omit all the words between. Here the subjects are same, he and he, but the difference is start from come till not to come. So omit all the words between them, then put or before not. Like this. Whether he decides to come or not on Saturday night, I will go out. Now choose. Both Layla and Muna tennis. Play or plays. We have both and, so it must be singular or plural. It must be plural, so it must be play. Number 2. Either Ali or Ahmed drinks coffee. Now either or, we said either or, neither nor, the verb must be singular, so it's drinks. He neither read nor write. He can or can't, we said neither. We must put not or omit it. We must omit it, so it must be can. He can neither read nor write. Now please move quickly to your notebook, page 105. And here the third one. Nathan would become a surgeon depending on the outcome of his training. He would become a doctor depending on the outcome of his training. Use whether or. Here we must omit all the words between two objects. Why? Because the objects are different. Nathan, the same here, so the subjects are same. So omit all the words, then put whether here and put or here and continue the sentence. Whether Nathan would become a surgeon or a doctor, it depends on the outcome of his training. I just changed depending to it depends. If you want to let it as it is, so it's okay. So we can say that whether Nathan would become a surgeon or a doctor depending on the outcome of his training, but it's better to be like this. Okay, number 4. Rescues were often long, they were often dangerous. Use both and. Here the same subjects, different objects. Then we must omit all the words between them. Put here, put and here, and that's it. So rescues were often both and both long and dangerous. Here he was a good swimmer. He was a tremendous leader. Use not only but also. Here the same. The subjects are same. Objects are different. Sorry. So we must omit all the words between them, but not only before the first object but also before the second object, and that's it. So he was not only a good swimmer but also a tremendous leader. Thank you very much.